fabulous friends of Cathy and Renae. Yes, they're just inside. Can I ask you some questions? That is perfectly fine. What would you seek to know? What is this place? Why, this is Xenonea, the land of the Kitsunes, ever made mystical by the rays of our purple sun. Of course, right now you are specifically in Fennec Village, one of Xenonea's many serfs. I serve as the caretaker and teacher for the Kitsune who awaken here. You don't look like Kitsune to me, so I'll spare you the usual matrimony. What's with the tails? These? My, I only have 4. My plumage is nothing, really, compared to High Command, anyway. Plumage is also probably the incorrect word, as we aren't birds. I've probably been reading too many novels regarding fowl hunters. That is... What rules are there in Fennec Village? Unless you're into community chores, schooling and agriculture, you won't find much too thrilling here. I'd recommend seeking out the capital for more adventurous pursuits. You watch over these 2 girls, Renae and Cathy. It is my duty as a caretaker of this village. They were both awoken here at a similar time. They also get on like yin and yang. One who brings shadow, one with the light. Renae and Cathy could essentially go wherever they pleased, so long as they kept together often enough. It's almost like they were intentionally born as counterparts. But then I'd be fairly lonely. I hope they'll stay a while longer, if only a few weeks. Everyone else already moved up to the capital. And if I let this village fall into disrepair, then what would newly awokens think if there was no one here to guide them into being? I won't allow it. Cathy and Renae may leave if they choose, but I will always be the caretaker of this village. Sorry, it seems I can get a bit emotional about that subject. Dear, dear. More questions? Go on. Is looking after them tough? Often. Renae is well behaved and innocuous, but Cathy is a right ratbag, mischievous to a fault. If it weren't for Cathy's protective nature concerning Renae, and that the two are virtually inseparable and balance each other out, I'd have probably removed Cathy from the equation long ago. But nowadays they are mostly happy to help me out, as well as take care of their own chores. I've warmed up to them now. If they were to go to the capital, I'd miss them, both of them. It's had its tough spots, but it was worth it. Anything for my 2 little dears. What may we find in the capital? Beyond an immaculate palace, some lush gardens in Xenonea and High Command, there's also usually a good bit of adventure around there. Helped along by our trade routes to Morzan, the other capital, adventurers like yourselves can often sign up for missions to make sure the routes are clear of Plano and other such trouble. There should be plenty to see and do, whichever way fate spins its wheel. Do you want a pat? Pat? Like affection? No, please, show some restraint, Louis-chan. My, I may be a caretaker and foreseeably lonely, but I'm not that desperate for affection. You just pat me anyway? Oh. Please don't do that. I might go crazy. Your ears look rather unusual. I'm a Fennec-eared Kitsune, hence this village's name. Dear, was that not obvious? High Command? Oh, you know, the region lady herself, Acraona. Then her right hand, Ramira the Warmonger, and her left hand, Nanian the Court Magician. Pretty important gals doing divine's work up there, I'm sure. Are you asking because you want to see what I think of them? Well, that's easy. They're the right berries. Kitsune kind would be lost without their leadership, I'm sure. Nothing. That is perfectly fine. What would you seek to know? Nothing. Ah, so be it.